is like the 6th. It's really our January 1st. We had the interest meeting a little bit after, the 1st, which was a ball drop. I take responsibility. I can't say because I had a baby. We should, I put the shit off. We should have had the shit before January 1st. Shit f***ed us up. All right, so we late with January 1st. Anyway, today is going to be an influx of people. We had a lot of people sign up. Now, SERVO still got to be at the top of it has to be at the forefront of your mind. Service equals experience, equals result, equals value, equals opportunity. All right? We want the opportunity to transform these people's lives, right? And if we don't retain them, we can't get a transformation. So the new people that come in here, they got to be your priority. Have you identified anybody in here that can give you a transformation? Or you just count the clock? You got a goal. You got a goal this quarter to get 2 transformations, right? You only here for 2 classes. But one of them transformations need to be you. What do you think? That'll increase your odds of getting 2. Now you only got to go find one more. You want to increase the odds of your transformation, then you might as well go ahead and be the example or be the change that you want to see in other people. That's how you get people to follow you and believe you. People believe what they see. They don't really care. They've been lied to their whole lives. They've been dealt hope and peddled hope their whole entire lives. But when you come with belief, and you become something totally new. See, preachers follow me. Preachers come over here and they like, yo, let me hear what my man got to talk about. They believe that I believe the stuff that I'm saying. I believe be not conformed to this world, be transformed by renewal of the mind. I believe it because I am it. Shit tough, man. Don't be them. Don't be everybody else. Think totally different. Lady T, you got about 82 more days and I got to see all that shit off you. All that shit. 82. Look, I be doing that shit in 18. Let me show you something. They gotta be your priority. And if that's not at the forefront of your mind, then we lose. The clock is not a priority anymore. You guys know how to count the clock.
Hey, put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up, put it up. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. Now, if you notice it's a clock malfunction, right? Yeah. Coach say you had the clock. If you have the clock, your duty is the clock.
As the clock man, I'm responsible for the clock, and if the clock's not running, it's on me.
So now, we're not giving them a certain servo. They're used to hearing that thing. It was halfway, they didn't hear halfway. You see what I'm saying? So they're not getting a certain service. It's your job to own the clock. If you don't own this clock, they don't get the right service. So other than that, you're gonna have to figure it out. What you gonna have to do? You're gonna have to take the clock?
I just did that.
Right, that's fine. You're gonna have to keep resetting, right? They don't take care of the clock. They only in a 3, 2, 1. We're gonna have, because we alerted that. But if you got the clock, you already know that. You know what I'm saying? So take from here. Let it load up. 4, 3, 2, 1. We gotta hear you, right? Because without the music, they're not gonna be able to hear you. So you gotta own the clock. If they don't hear the clock, you gotta own the clock. Bring it here. Now you gotta wait for the next time. When the next time comes, when they hit that 3, 2, 1, then you can put it up. All right. Anytime you don't hear that clock, as long as you own that clock until you move to the next joint, you have to own the clock. Now, you know what I'm saying? Halfway, halfway. Here we go. Chest up, chest up. Here we go.
All right. Now, your priorities have to step up because you got people who are in the position that you used to be. Sit up, stand, us right back here. But we're gonna take these people, sprinkle them in. That way we ain't even gotta, we just gonna be 5 in a line, 8 lines, 40 people. You ain't gotta worry about your contingency plan, but at least you had it set up. Did you have a 5x5 set up?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
Huh?
Don't worry about
the 5x5? Oh, no.
You ain't have it set up. Line, that's line. I got it. Yours gotta step up because now you got people in the position that you used to be.
You know, last season I was coming in early and I vacuumed the floor. I got little things, I turned the heat on. I, did things to get the gym ready for when people came in. But this season is a little bit different. I need to start thinking about my revenue, how to pay salaries, just things that are next level things, that are boss things.
I seen at the interest meeting I seen ownership. I seen like everybody step up and take ownership of like their classes, and that's where it actually started at. So now I was able to see like new gyms and shit because everybody was taking ownership of what they do. And before, I didn't see that. It was just people just trying to do a job. It's easy, yo. Listen, all you gotta do is count your exercises. It's 8 exercises. Yeah. We got 5 stations in each one, right? You got 5 people in each line but 2. Subtract 2 from 40, because 5 times 8 is 40. You got 38 people. You ain't gotta go around the room and count every head. The system is fucking simple as hell. More with less. You know what I mean? Yeah, you ain't gotta do all the extra stuff. It's dope. It's dope. I'm telling you. You got it. We like to party. If you come in and you do a job, you're gonna hear me like hollering and barking at you because it's not ownership. Like that ain't what I'm here for. I'm not here to teach a motherfucker how to work. I'm teaching you like how to be. Everybody can work, but everybody can't own some shit. You know what I mean? Like anybody can fucking work. You own your shit. You come with something different, totally different energy. You come with a vibe that they think that they can latch on to. Shit gonna get you, dog. You can't know which way you coming. One day I talk to him, one day I don't say shit to him. One day I show him attention, next day I'll be like, I don't give a when you own some shit, you're gonna have to outthink them. You're gonna have to, out-care them. You know what I'm saying? Out-responsible them, out-discipline them, out-consistent them. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what you do as an owner. As an owner, you get here at 3:30, like whatever time you was here this morning on the treadmill. Like, you beat me here, like, finally. You understand what I'm saying? So, but the real reason is why, because you gave your word to somebody else and you own your word. You told them that I'm gonna do 100 miles, and you realize that once you compartmentalize this shit, that that 1,000 miles, I mean, it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna take a lot more than what I thought. So now I gotta get up earlier. I gotta be able to show a motherfucker, prove a motherfucker, so that they believe me. You know what I'm saying? And that's what the service is all about. It's about being able to show and prove so people can believe, and you keep adding value to them so that every time they experience your service, it's impeccable. It's without sin. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna go out here, it's gonna be a million motherfuckers. Of a champion. You wearing colors every day. You wearing uniforms. You playing on a field of champions, in the stadium of champions. You're coached by champions, huh? But do you have the mentality, of a champion? So, first week, we've been averaging 39, 40 people in this class. 4:30, having 38, 36, coming back with another 39, 40, and then with the 2 classes at 6:30, we're at about 25. So we're doing over 100 people before 7:30. Before 7:30 a.m., we're doing over 100 people. I think we're doing pretty good, pretty fair. What we're gonna do is run another interest meeting next week and plan on closing at least 15 more people, get a good 40 to 50 people at that interest meet, close 50% of them, maybe 20 of them, and take these numbers up all week long. So by the end of January, we want at least a new 100 people in here, a new 100. So watch this work, y'all. I'm so flossy. Judge, get off me. Let's go, Judge. I already know that, but I told you to Ben come up with the fucking 5x5 and you ain't did it yet.
It slipped my mind. All right, I'm gonna cut the fluff out. It slipped my mind. Coach about to go up there and make an example out of me. which is cool because I'm here to be the example. Not only the example of what to do right, but to let you know that sometimes, you know, everything's not going to be perfect. So it's the imperfections that you can grow and learn from.
Yeah, so this is the way God works. Until you become the person that you're supposed to be, then you'll never get the increase. You got to be faithful over few. So what he's supposed to do is create the contingency plan for 50 people. And since he won't do what he's supposed to do to create the plan for 50 people, the creator won't increase him past 40. So he'll be stuck at 40 until he does what he do to prepare for 50. And since he hasn't done it all week, we as a whole can't reach a higher capacity. So always remember, what you're connected to happens to you. Everybody out there, if you're following certain people, if you have leadership and stuff like that, you got to be careful and you got to watch and see who they're becoming, because you can't go no higher than they become. 2020 for us is not the year of, you know, vision and perfect vision and all that stuff. It's the year of actually becoming and becoming the vision. So this week we talked about why, but our why, listen, has to rest on us actually becoming. Becoming rests on preparation. So you will only become what you prepare for, Victor. You hear what I said? You will only become what you prepare for. See, a lot of us, we see the vision, we see what we want, right? But we're not willing to become it. And then, look, once we even say we're going to become it, we're not willing to prepare for it. So we've had that pop up in all of our lives this week because the message has continued to be, look, it's been pumped into our subconscious mind, right? Mike, you've had some stuff. Rico, you've had some stuff. We've all had some stuff. Now, look, I talked about how, you know, I was brave enough to bring these things, you know, out of me, and these were thoughts and things like that. So the genius stuff, right? The gift, Rob Brown, the gift that you guys all see and experience and benefit from right now is something that was inside of me, right? But the curse is that all this shit is inside of me. You hear what I said? Now, in order for us to like franchise this gym, in order for us to get it out there, in order for all of these guys that are standing around me right now to actually own one, it's going to lie on my becoming and my preparation. So I want you to think about it. All these systems are in my head. Every time I walk around and have a conversation with this person, how I connect with that person, how I do things over here, how I make these different variations and modifications so that everybody can fit in here and everybody can have a great experience and, right, self-efficacy all the way around the board. From the moment you walk in, from the toilet paper all the way to the damn workout, right, and the speech. All that stuff is in my head. If I don't create the systems to save yourself time, energy, and money, then, right, that is the preparation and me passing it down to someone else to manage. Oh, y'all know what to do. Go click the button underneath and subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all gotta see the journey, man. It's a mogul in the making. Y'all heard what I said? 7-figure journey. I need y'all to check it out, man, because look, boss talk gonna happen all the time. And a lot of y'all own some stuff, but you don't know how to be a boss. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna show you how to do some stuff, man. Take it to the next level. This is what I do. Next level L. Champions, eat, kill, and murder. Where my dogs at?